Kalimutan nyo yung mga age difference or yung non-abusive ba siya, non-exploitative, or non-sexual. If makita nyo agad-agad, like the parties, but in this case, yes, I am under automatic Next slide, please. Okay, so much for the illustration of what I was saying on the other amendments, points of amendments na for age. Here, the amendment from previously over 12 years old and under 18 years of age is being amended to ngayon that recommended in the seduction of a minor 16 and over while under 18 years of age committed by any person in public authority, race, home servant or any domestic, guardian, teacher, or any person who, in any capacity, shall be entrusted with the education or custody of a minor shall be punished by discretion or period. So, yung age ng minor here, We remember, hindi na po siya pwede is 16 and over, but under 18 years old. Also, simple deduction, and also, likewise, no, from 12 years but under 18 to 16 and over but under 18 years of age. 16 and over but under 18. Next slide, please. Sexual intercourse or specific contact with a child provided that when the victim is under 16 years of age, the perpetrator shall be prosecuted under Article 335, Paragraph 2, 3, and Article 336 Act number 3815
Throws it up, Jackson Hayes, and the foul. Not rolled around, won't go. Davis and Wiggins fighting. Wiggins comes away, blocked by Davis. By Jackson Davis. Brandon Thompson, no hesitation. That's good. Klay Thompson already on their 17 field goals. Thompson again, hand in his face, rattles it home. Shot clock at 8. James drives, gets into the paint, sweeping hook shot. Nice touch off the glass. Prince way out on Thompson. Klay Thompson feeling it. Clay's catch with the rookie. Off the bounce, the runner bags it home, and the foul. The rookie gets back out on James, 5 out of 24. James for a 4-point play.
Next slide, please. Also, section 9, Mr. Modi, ano na din po ninyo yung ina-note po na the child, the child used as performer, subject or seller, distributor, is under 18 years of age, naka-qualify din po yung offense, ang penalty is imposed in its maximum period. Next slide, please. Dito din po sa other acts of use. Take note din po na any person if or having his company a minor 16 years of age under or who is 10 years or more dalawang it takes minor 16 years of age or under. So 16, kasama na pamayan daw, may tao na may kasama siyang bata na minor 16 years of age or under, or even if hindi siya 16 years old, for example, minor siya 17 years of age, but yung is that 10 years older yung offender, so that's what it means to be 10 years or more is junior. Huwag nyo initial po yun ha. Under who is 10 years or more of his junior. In any public or private place, hotel, motel, beer joint, discotheque, cabaret, pension house, sauna, and beach, parlor, or other street or similar places shall suffer the penalty of prison by your maximum. But, paano pag relative niya, or papa niya, or mama. Tapos, minor 16, ay papa ng pala 16, ang company, or uncle, or mga relatives. So, that belongs to the exception, provided na hindi na mag-a-apply yung provision to any person who is related within fourth degree of consanguinity or affinity or blood recognized by law, local custom, tradition, or act in the performance of the social, moral, or legal duties. Next week. Wait, okay po ba kayo? Proceed tayo ng policy. Ay, hindi na sila po. Very good. Saglit lang to kasi wala naman masyado amendment in terms of the law, yung provisions ng law. Yung updates lang natin dito is with respect to the jurisprudence na pinalabas ng Supreme Court. Okay, so next slide please. So we know already that the bounty has been passed because the state seeks to protect the value, the dignity of women and children, their full rights, full human rights. So the state is duty bound to protect that respect, to protect the family and its members, particularly for women and children, any kinds of violence, threat to their personal safety and security. So next slide please. So violence against women and their children, we will recall Mona agreed. What does this mean? So violence against women and their children refers to any act or series of acts committed by any person. So kahit sino pwede mag-commit ng violence against women and their children. So kanino nila ito commit? So by any person against, number one, a woman who is his wife, former wife, or with whom the person has a sexual or dating relationship, or with whom he has a common child. Also, violence against women and children can be committed by any person against the woman's child, whether legitimate or illegitimate, within or without the family abode, which results in or is likely to result in physical, sexual, psychological harm or suffering, or economic abuse, including threats such as battery, assault, coercion, harassment, or arbitrary deprivation of liberty. So if you take note nyo po, offender can be any person. So, pwede po ba maging offender or yung G2G relationship, tapos nandito ang girl in a relationship, nag-a-abuse sa another partner, sa partner niya? Pwede ba? Hello. My question is, pwede ba mag-commit ng magiging liable po ba pag may G2G na dating relationship, meaning girl to girl, tapos one of the partner committed violence against the other, pwede po ba?
Yes,
Yes, so if this is a lesbian na nag-a-abuse sa kanyang girlfriend, or even a girlfriend, if nag-a-abuse siya sa kanyang lesbian partner, pwede din yun. As long as they have sexual or dating relationship at may abuse na nangyari either physically, sexually, psychologically, or by means of economic abuse or any threat. Next slide please. Yung parang sa dating relationship, may iba that na regardless kung ito ng frequency, so hindi mo pwede sabihin, pag ikaw yung offender, ikaw yung reklamo, hindi mo pwede sabihin na, we're not anymore in a relationship right now. We only just had a one-night stand. Hindi po yan different. Kasi, ibig sabihin ng hashtag sexual or dating relationship, it's regardless po ng frequency. So even if the offender and victim have only sexual intercourse once, tapos may nangyaring violence doon, tapos may dating relationship sila, pwede po kung i-analyze yung offender for violation. Yes, Section 5. Ito po yung section ng law na nag-i-create ano po yung mga account and women and their rights. So it may be or it can be committed to any of the following acts. First, yung section 5A, 5B, these pertain to physical violence. So what are these physical violence? Causing physical harm to a woman or a child, threatening, kahit inaano lang, luruga lang, to cause the woman or her child physical harm is still violence, physical violence. Attempting to cause the woman or her child physical harm, or placing the woman or her child in fear of imminent physical harm. So that's physical violence, yung may physical harm na involved, even in an attempt for threatened lang po yung babae at yung bata niya. Next slide, please. So here, section 5EE, it's called this pertains to act of economic abuse. Yung economic abuse po, this is long definition, but if i-take mo nila po na yung purpose po, economic na offender, this economic abuse provision is that on the part of the offender, niya ito or i-restrict yung movement or yung bata po niya. So, attempting to compel or compelling the woman or her child to engage in conduct which the woman or her child has the right to desist or desist from conduct which the woman or her child has the right to engage in, or attempting to restrict or restricting the woman or her child's freedom of movement or conduct by force or threat, support of physical or other harm, or threat of physical or other harm, intimidation. So ito po yung mga acts na economic abuse for the purpose of controlling or restricting the woman or her child's movement. First, threatening to deprive or actually depriving the woman or her child of custody over her or his family. So, pag inaano ng offender na kunin yung custody niya from the mother, even if sinecretan lang, under po yan ng economic abuse. Basta yung purpose is, i-ano lang natin, i-remember natin is to control or restrict the woman's movement or conduct. So second, depriving or threatening to deprive the woman or her children of financial support legally due her or family, or deliberately providing the woman's children insufficient financial support. So on matters of financial support, dito po papasok yung update natin kasi may bagong jurisprudence po tayo na itinalabas ng SC tungkol dun sa deprivation of financial support. Whether or not, ano daw, it can be considered a physical violence or economic abuse, therefore may violation ba sa batas ito. So, babalik po tayo dyan on financial support later. So, third, depriving or threatening to deprive the woman or her child of a legal right. And number 4, preventing the woman in engaging in any legitimate profession. So, pag yung babae, hindi pinapa-work, no, ng, sa katawan niya, ng partner niya, para magiging ganun talaga sa kanya, sa lalaki, for the purpose of, kasi pag ganun, pag piniprevent yung woman in engaging in any legitimate profession, it means rini-restrict din ng lalaki yung movement ng babae. Or controlling the victim's own property or money. Or solely controlling the conjugal or common money or property. Eh, alam naman natin, conjugal or joint or common money or property, ano talaga yan? It's a property of both the husband or wife. Next slide, please. Inflicting or threatening to inflict physical harm on oneself, for the purpose of controlling her actions or decisions. So ito, psychological violence to kasi yung lalaki, parang sinifeed niya sa sa mind ng woman na magkaka-anxiety siya, magkaka-depressed because he's inflicting onto himself physical harm, para lang talaga mag-web sa yung babae as to what will be her action or decision in life. Pero kinukulo niya yung mind ng babae. So that's why it's considered act of psychological violence. Also, this letter, Section 5 letter G, causing or attempting to cause the woman or her child to engage in any sexual activity which does not constitute rape by force or threat of force, physical harm, or for intimidation directed against the woman or her child or his family. Question: sexual violence, how does it differ with marital rape? Diba? Di ba meron ng marital rape? Pwede i-convict mo na lang yung husband ng marital rape. Simply because walang consent ng asawa. So, ang difference nito from marital rape is that marital rape is wala hindi siya consent na binibigay at the onset. Wala siyang, hindi niya pinapayagan na yung husband niya sexual intercourse nila. But sexual violence is that yung wife consented, but meron kang pinapagawa na other sexual activities, pinipwesa siya na mag-commit ng other sexual activities ng husband niya. For example, yung mga lewd na mga actions na gusto ipapagawa ng husband niya, tapos ayaw niya, okay sa kanya yung normal lang na sexual activity, but pinagpwesa pa siya na ibang sexual activity, so that's sexual violence. So that's how it would differ from marital rape and vis-a-vis sexual violence. So, next slide please. Engaging in purposeful, knowing or reckless conduct or superior to another that alarms or causes substantial emotional or psychological distress to the woman or her child. So ito may mga acts na considered psychological violence kasi na-apektuhan yung emotions or yung psychological being ng woman or her child. So ano ba itong psychological acts? Acts na nakaka-dissolve na sa emotional and psychological well-being ng woman and or her child. First, stalking or following the woman or her child in public or private places. Sinusunod na ng kahit saan. That's stalking, no? Peering in the window or lingering outside the residence of the woman or her child, entering or remaining in the dwelling or on the property of the woman or her child against his will, destroying the property and personal belongings or inflicting harm to animals or pets to the woman or her child, and engaging in any sort of harassment or violence. So if you take it na lang na what's common here is that the acts were done just so to distress the emotional, pag na-apektuhan na yung emotional and psychological well-being ng mga Pilipino. Also, another act of psychological violence is causing mental or emotional anguish, public ridicule or humiliation to her child, including but not limited to repeated verbal and emotional abuse and denial of financial support or custody of minor children of access to the woman's child or children. So take note. Yung update din natin, mag-property dinigo, kasi may tungkol sa denial of financial support. So, later on, I will introduce to you the case involving denial of financial support as to whether or not it constitutes psychological violence or economic abuse, or kailan siya magiging psychological abuse or economic abuse. So, next slide please. Let's go back to that financial support area. So, the prescriptive period 10 to 20 years. So, Ibig sabihin, yung pag-file niya ng kaso for under the Bausi law is 10 to 20 years. So, yung 10 is dun sa act ng section 5H to 5L. 10 years yung prescriptive period.
Tugo na ko guys.
For 5A, yung physical violence up to section 5F, 20 years yung prescriptive period. So, ibig sabihin kahit lumilipas na ang panahon at pasok pa siya sa 10 years or 20 years na prescriptive period, pwede sa tayo mag-file ng case for violation of the Bausi law. So, next slide please. So, ano ba yung mga remedy na binibigay of the remedies na ginagrant under the Bausi law? So, aside from filing a criminal complaint for Bausi, pwede din tayo mag-apply for protection orders. Ano po yung mga protection orders natin under the Bausi law? Briefly, meron tayong barangay protection order, BPO, meron tayong temporary protection order, TPO, and permanent protection order or PPO. Itong barangay protection order, PPO, by the name itself, i-a-apply ko ito dun sa barangay. And at the time of filing, the barangay captain or the punong barangay should issue the PPO, and that it has to be effective for 15 days. No? So, if wala yung barangay captain at punong barangay, any member of the barangay council can issue the BPO, and that i-election niya doon sa kanyang BPO or sa order niya na in the absence of the barangay captain, siya yung nag-i-issue ng BPO. Also, the temporary protection order and the permanent protection order, these are protection orders issued by the court. Primarily, my exclusive and original jurisdiction ito is yung family court, where it has the jurisdiction over the resident na biktima. Hindi siya kung saan na-commit yung crime of resident. Bakit resident? Kasi it is where the victim or the affected party is constantly present. Dapat, that is why she is applying for a protection order kasi she wants to protect herself and her child na from the offended party. Kasi ano ba yung covered ng protection order? It covers prohibition ng offender from threatening to commit the violence against him. Pwede niya i-prohibit yung respondent from harassing him, annoying, telephoning, contacting, or pwede niya paalis or removal and exclusion of the respondent from her residence. Regardless kung sila natin pa yung may-ari ng bahay, pwede niya ipa-BPO na pwede paalis ko siya sa house namin kasi he is so dangerous. And also, directing respondent to stay away from her and designated family or household member at a specified distance. So, pwede i-ask nyo sa BPO nyo na i-issue na layo siya ng how many meters from you. So that's one of the coverage of the protection order. Also, directing lawful possession and use by petitioner of an automobile and other essential personal effects. Basta marami po coverage ng BPO. So, BPO. Itong BPO, it can be implied in ng Bausi. So, pwede sa criminal case ng Bausi nyo, i-prepare within for TPO. So, upon filing itong TPO, immediately ex parte, the judge will grant it temporary protection order and it should be effective for 30 days. And this is renewable. Pwede i-renew ng court. But, pwede siyang ma-extend kasi the court has to make sure na before the lapse of the 30-day period na exclusivity ng temporary hihiling po siya at Versarian or ex parte in case hindi talaga pupunta or mag-a-appear yung respondent during a hearing despite notice, pwede siya i-ex parte na hearing and then thereafter the court will grant a permanent protection order. So yung permanent protection order, regardless kung at the end